So what we'll do is we're probably on. So we're just going, he's going to be showing the duck. What's the duck's name? TJ.
And that's Tumbelina.
Tumbelina. I'm TJ. So he's in this.
Okay, hold this microphone so I can pull it out and pull it back in.
Okay.
Okay. I want to introduce Angie.
Yeah, but let me
Make sure you ask if people can hear and where you're from.
Okay. Well, we're going to give it a second because you know how it takes a second.
It does take a second.
So start out with TJ. That's TJ. Good morning.
Hi.
It's beautiful. Welcome to the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We are located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. There are other funny farms, so make sure when you're tuning in, it is the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary in Mays Landing. Well, if you're tuning in, we're probably in New Jersey already. They already know that, right, Matt?
Okay, everybody hears you good.
Everybody hears me well? Okay, good.
Teresa,
This is our 55th episode, correct, Matt?
Yep.
All right, 55, and we have a special guest with us
They
today.
want to say 55 episode dance.
Oh, you just made that up, didn't you? You got to watch him.
No, that was
that?
from Debbie Carr.
Matt makes stuff up all the time. He's like, they want to see this.
Content.
That's
Yeah,
not
right.
true. I don't make up anything.
So this is Angie. She is a wildlife rehabilitator. And where are you from?
I am from Gloucester County, New Jersey.
And what's your place called?
South Jersey Wildlife Rehabilitation.
And she works with Vicki Schmidt, which you guys know that
Everyone
name.
knows Vicki.
Everybody knows Vicki because she is the wildlife girl for Gloucester County. And she's the one who just won the Lifetime Achievement Award,
Yeah.
which we were trying to get her here today, but she always says she has to work. She's camera shy.
She's not
So-
even working right now. She's on vacation.
So we're going to have to get her
still home last.
plaque and then get a picture of her so we can have a little celebration for her. So Angie is here because it is baby season and duck and chicken and goose season, where these feed stores will sell these babies to just anybody. I've taken in people they lived in apartments. I'm like, what? Why? First of all, why would you think that it's okay if you live in an apartment to have these baby ducks or chickens? Are you crazy? But if they don't know enough, you would think that the feed stores would say, hey, let's fill out an application. Let's figure out, make sure that,
Literature.
yeah, this is
to
what we
expect.
do. This is how you have to feed them. They are messy. They're really
If you live in
cute.
an apartment.
Yeah, see if where you live. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
get an application. You know, if you guys ever adopted a dog or a cat, especially a dog, it's like you can adopt a kid easier, I think, than adopting a dog
Yeah,
sometimes.
And college kids buy them and take them
Right.
to college campuses and let them
And then let them go. So we want to talk about that because it's so important. This is TJ. This is a Pekin duck that Angie has saved. He is neurologic because he wasn't fed the right nutrition. So people don't even know what to feed them. If they get a niacin deficiency or any other nutritional deficiency, things can happen. So he can't walk.
He can't walk. So unless he leans against something, he can kind of walk a little bit, but as soon as he leans away from it, he topples over. His legs work really well. His little brain just doesn't connect to his feet right. So his legs are super powerful. He can push himself in the cart, but he just can't stand on his own.
So this little cart has wheels.
This little cart has wheels that has brakes on it right now because he needs those brakes.
He has brakes.
So he's
I
like
made
one
this
of.
specifically for all his
So
little
this
issues.
would not work for Laura. She
This
can't
would-
handle brakes.
This would not work for
So
Laura,
this
no.
would be like one of those little kids that run around the house in those little cart things, right?
yes.
Except for he would just keep going, so she has
Yeah.
it on a break. But you can see his food and water are here. And I mean, this is a pretty serious setup, and it's because of somebody taking in a duck that they didn't know how to care for it, and they get the deficiencies, and then things happen,
So this
obviously.
just happened because someone fed it the wrong food.
They
So-
had him for over a week, and he couldn't stand the whole time when all the other little siblings and ducklings that he was with they were fine and walking around normal.
So, okay, in some cases, you can have one, just like humans, they could be born with a deficiency.
Yeah.
But a lot of them that I get in are the splay legs, nutritional, like maybe the emu. We don't know if it was from her sliding and just kind of spraining her leg. But we have a lot of ducks. Angie had taken in peepers last week and is doing great.
Fantastic. He's obsessed with TJ.
I should have told you to bring them, but
I thought about it, but
but,
I didn't know if
Debbie
you
Carr
they-
wants to know if he can swim.
Can he
Oh,
swim?
he can swim fantastic. Yeah, he loves swimming. I think that's like his little escape from everything.
That's like his
because
therapy.
He doesn't want to be in the cart all the time, but it's the only way that he stands up.
Only
so
when he goes shopping.
I lower him at nighttime. He gets pillows and everything to get comfy. But
But
he
this is the way
swims
he has
great.
to eat.
Yeah,
he has
he
to
eats
eat in
this
his cart
way.
because otherwise, unless you're throwing
So who
things that
built this
float.
cart?
I did.
You did?
I did. Yeah.
Yep. She's pretty handy.
Yeah. And I've
She is
changed it
handy.
and modified it so many different times because every time something different with him changes, like he has a collapsing trachea, so I had to revamp his whole cart because he was pushing on that bar, causing that.
Wow.
So we have some pretty, we talk about the emu, which we're going to do something. Come here, girlfriend. We're going to do something really fun today. We're going to show you how she can walk. We're going to cut her pinky tape. So that's why her name was Pinky. She was wearing a hot pink tape. For those who didn't see last week, she is a baby emu who has a splay leg. And what that means is that one leg goes out, like if you're ice skating and you go, whoosh, just do like a split. That's what was happening. And she's going to be a very large bird. She'll be taller than me, and I'm 5'10", and they're about 140 pounds. So the legs have got to be right so they can hold themselves, or she won't be able to live. And from most of the emu people I've talked to, they say there are very few success stories. So we're hoping that Miss Pinky, they don't know about the Funny Farm. There's miracles that happen here every day.
So wait. Chris
wait.
said, what is the name of the duck?
The duck's name is TJ, right?
This is TJ, yeah.
TJ, and then in the back we have Tumbelina.
Let me get her. Come here.
She's gonna get Tumbelina.
Tumbelina's also neurologic, but she can walk and function for the most part.
So Tumbelina is neurologic. You can see the way her head goes back behind her and she kind of goes in a circle.
She's goofy. Yep. She sometimes flips over on her back, and I call it an air bike when she gets stuck.
She can't get up, she can't
Yeah,
upright herself.
She's fresh.
And then, let me put the emu down for a second. Then you can also see, here's one baby chick, Matt. Whoop, whoop. Hold on, girlfriend, look at, she's hopping. She's like a pogo stick.
No, we didn't do her legs.
No, we didn't do it. We're going to show that in
Okay,
one
we'll show that in
second.
a second.
But I wanted to show you the little chicken here,
Where
Matt.
does TJ swim?
He has a pond.
He has his own pond?
Yes.
The pond of TJ?
Yeah, I have a whole handicap pen.
Aw.
So he has his own little area.
Aw.
So we go to the ends of the earth for our animals, as you all know. But I just want to talk about a few things. Here is a baby. Are you going to talk?
She talks
Are you?
the entire time. I'm so sorry.
So this is my co-host. It's not Angie. It's this.
Yeah, Tumbelina has a lot to say.
And
She's
you're not.
fresh.
And you're biting me, and that is not very nice to do.
But
Ducks don't really hurt that much, but they do give you a little
So
bruise
the feather
sometimes.
dusters is what we had donated, right?
So the feather duster, people were wondering, they're like, Lori, you don't clean, you have a cleaning person, because I don't have time to clean. And they're like, why are you giving us feather dusters? Well, can you see it right here, Matt?
Yeah.
The feather duster is a faux mom. Look who's here.
Snuggled all
Oh, a
up in
little
there.
baby.
It's a little baby chick. She is 2 days old. One of my friends, and I think her leg is going out a little. See how it's going out to the right? So we were afraid that was going to be a splay leg as well. So I was trying to see how she does in a day or two, and then if so, we're going to have to do the same thing, and we are going to tape her legs, which means it gets hobbled. And so she is only 2 days old. We don't know if it's a boy or girl. Could be a rooster. We're hoping for a chicken, but we will see.
So
But-
Vicky Schmidt is watching.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Vicky. Vicky works with Angie directly, and she's also our vice president of the Funny Farm and makes sure all the wildlife critters get to the right spot. So I don't even have a little name for the baby chick, but look at this. She has a white spot on her head and a little white on her wings.
How about Spike?
Matt,
Spike.
shush.
It looked like she has like
All
a
right.
little mohawk.
Let me get the emu. Now, Pinky, what are you doing? Hang on, I want to throw this out so she doesn't get hurt on it. this was not supposed to be in
Beth
here.
Green is watching. Hi, Beth.
Sorry, girlfriend. Come here.
loves Buddy.
So let's cut
I'm gonna show
her.
Buddy in a little bit for you, Beth.
Excuse me?
Beth Green is watching. She wants to see a buddy.
Beth, we'll show you Buddy in a little bit. Let's
and
see.
Beth.
Let me just cut them.
So this is a baby emu.
Hold on there, girlfriend.
And she has splay legs, and so you're not
I have like kindergarten scissors, so hold on.
kindergarten scissors. That's probably all you need.
You're so funny, man. Not.
I don't think you need anything more.
Okay, now,
Cut
and
both
then,
sides
yeah,
of it.
cut the other side so it's not that big long thing hanging off. Sorry. So we just get the little piece.
These really are kindergarten scissors.
They really are. Okay, so now she has 2 bands around her legs. She still has her hobble in between where her kind of her knees are, because what was happening is the tops were going in and then the bottoms were going out. So wait till we see. All right, Matt, back it up.
So wait. She has the upper brace still.
She still
but
has her
bottom
upper brace.
is off right now.
Right, so she doesn't know it. You can walk. She's like,
Okay.
Mom, I'm tired from doing the pogo stick.
All right.
Look, you ready? Let's see what happens.
Let's see, Pinky.
Go ahead, Pink. Go ahead, Pinky. You can run. Let's see. All right, she's standing up nicely.
She wants to do the 55
Look at
episode
her legs. Can you see, Matt? Are you showing her?
I can see
Her
her
legs are not, it still goes out a little bit, but nothing like it was. It was like she couldn't even stand up at all.
Pinky, let's see your 55 episode dance.
Come on, Pink. Come on, get going. There you go. Look at her. Yay, Pinky. If we bring her outside of this fence, she'll run. Should we do it?
If you want to, sure. You're
All
always
right.
about risk and danger.
She's like, I'm not used to being in here. Now, I'm a pretty fast runner, but I'm afraid she's going to run. Oh, we didn't show these ducks.
Are we done inside
You
here?
want to grab a baby duck here? So these are, actually I'm not even sure what kind of baby ducks these are. But these are baby ducks, and they have to be kept under a heat lamp. They cannot, they can get very cold very quickly. They're used to sitting under the mom. So they need a heat lamp or some kind of heat tower. Vicky was telling me about the heat towers.
Yes.
I don't even know about those.
Yeah.
So she said you're going to tell me
The
about
plates, they're really good.
It's called a heat tower. So they need some
have
kind
one.
of
Someone
heat
donated
source.
it.
Oh, really, Matt? Thanks for telling me.
You saw it. Remember, it's a little wall, a chicken heater.
Ah,
You saw it. It's
is
in
it like a
office.
wall?
I have one that is like a little
Not the
it's
same,
like
Matt.
it's like kind
is
of like
too.
this thing, and they go under it.
Oh, different,
Yeah,
Matt.
you can
No,
lay down or
it's-
stand it up,
it's-
right?
No,
Mine just goes up
no, Matt.
Sure,
like a little tent.
All right, we're gonna take. Okay, you can put that one back if you want. All right, I'm gonna try and let
There's
her
a whole
come
bunch
out.
of them in there. They all came from.
They all came from. Go ahead, show them.
They all came
You can
from
show them. So you can see they eat chicken starter crumbles,
Yep.
chicken and duck starter, and then they have water, of course.
And Farley
So
is
let's.
helping.
Farley's okay to help. Ready? Farley, let's leave her go. Hold on. Farley, back up. Sorry if I'm yelling at her. Let's see. Look how good you're doing. Wait, whoa! Yay! So this is Pinky, the baby emu, who has, you can still see her brace, her black brace on the top of her legs.
She likes Farley.
And her bottoms are the pink. Farley, come here so they can see. Farley, come here. And so you can see her bottom pieces are the taped where she was taped towards the bottom. Oh, she just took a poopy. Good girl.
Boy,
Well, they do that, and I was just glad that I wasn't holding her at the time because
we
that
don't have to
happened last week.
announce it. It just fell out.
Look, now you can see she's trying to eat whatever. Look at her. She's like, yay! Woohoo!
Oh boy, we need Teresa back.
Farley, come here. Far. She wants to see everybody.
She's like, my fans,
Oh, Farley's going to break it up.
my fans.
Farley just broke up the roosters trying. She's nice. Listen, he's nice. He was breaking that fight up. That's all. So look, he's trying. She's like, I would like some of your water, please. All right, you want their water?
She's making friends.
Here, hang on.
Uh-oh,
here.
she's gone.
Let me see if she wants some of this water. Here you go. She'll be back. Watch.
So the emu who couldn't walk can walk now.
And now she's drinking some water. Oh, she's going to sit down and drink water. So you can see they're like prehistoric birds. They are the second largest bird, and she is flightless. She has little tiny wings. And you guys probably have seen Emily here. She is my adult emu. Emus are really interesting birds because they lay green speckled eggs, the females, and then the dads will sit on the nest to hatch them. The moms don't do it. And if the moms see the babies running around like this, they try and stomp and kill them. So you have to know what you're doing. Oh, look, she's kind of taking a bath. Oh, she likes that. She's like taking a little bath. I think I need to get her a pool.
Oh,
She's like, I got right up. Oh, Matt's like, uh-oh, water. Matt and water is
the
not good.
Cart wants to know what the temperature is today.
The temperature is 70 degrees. It is gorgeous today. We are a half an hour from Atlantic City and an hour from Philadelphia. I didn't know where I was for a second. It's really fun. You can see this goose is taking a bath His name is Airplane. See, both wings are out. So that is called angel wing. That is also it could either be a defect from when they were babies, or it could be from getting hit by a car. The Canada geese walk around loose wherever they want to go. They are wildlife. You are not allowed to. Woo! I felt that water. Right? Was that fun in the pool? Did you have a good time? So they walk around loose here because you cannot contain wildlife. They are here. Some of them can fly, and they fly around, and then they land, and then they take back off again. But they kind of know where their bread is buttered, so they're usually around.
So we're on a rest area.
What are you doing, Pink? She is doing so great. Farley's making sure she's okay. Isn't she doing fabulous? So while we're looking at Pinky, okay, she's going to drink with Farley. Or maybe she's going to get in the pool. Won't that be fun? You want me to see if I put her in? Should we try it?
Yeah, sure.
Pink, let me see if I can put you in. Ready? Want to go in the pool? Let's see. You want to be in there? Woo, that's cold, Mommy. Oh, look.
Oh, you fell
Let's
over.
see. I want to make sure. Is she having fun, or does she need to get up? Farley, you're not. Farley, you're okay. Are you the lifeguard?
I don't think she likes it.
All right, we'll get her up. All right, girlfriend. Hold on.
All right, we have to stop the show right now. Because
Why?
Bethany Wolf wants to see your boots.
Okay, I've worn these before, but look, it matches my fringe and my fringe. It's a little hot for black today, I can tell you. When I saw Angie in her shorts, I thought, I wish I had my shorts on, but.
Alan Hellberg, how can us out-of-staters get a personalized Funny Farm book?
Out-of-staters?
Yeah.
Was that Alan Helbig?
Yep.
That's my buddy from high school. Hi, Alan. Pinky's taking off.
Oh, we better go.
Alan, you have to just come back to New Jersey when you're visiting your family. But yeah, we can make arrangements when the book comes out about getting. Look, she's just going around. She's good. She's like, I had a bath.
So that's kind of keeping her back legs up together.
Yep. So it's keeping them. Actually, I think next week they should be able to come off.
So she's developing
Everybody's like,
muscles.
what is that? It looks like something out of Jurassic Park.
It almost looks like a remote-controlled puppet.
It does. Doesn't even look real. So this baby, her name is Pinky. She had splay leg. She came from an emu farm, and it takes a lot of work to get her to get rehabilitated. So we did a trial and error. Vicky and Tree were helping me, as well as Matt, figure out what we were going to do, because we shaped her legs down low early. Farley, it's okay. She's all right. Farley, come here. She's okay.
Sure she's
like, I'm going to sleep really good tonight. So we tried that, but then her elbows were still splayed out too much. So we wound up having to make like a brace here so her legs wouldn't be close together. But then these were still out like this, so then we had to bring them to straight. So they're kind of like this now, whereas before they were like this. So that's what that black piece is in between her, I call it her elbows. And then the pink, she looks like she has her shackles, like she broke out. Woohoo, I broke out.
So Bunny says she loves your fringes.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm very fringy today.
She's always loved fringes.
I do love my fringes. Quite honestly, I'm running out of things to wear. Speaking of, I wanted to thank Crystal, my friend Crystal.
Wait.
She gave me these. I've been getting gifts from people, so thank you so much. Over the winter, I got tons of socks, so I actually have some matching socks now. My girlfriend Michelle gave me a beautiful bracelet with a paw. I unfortunately broke that. People know that I'm very hard on my jewelry. And then my girlfriend, Linda Hansen, is always sending me things. She's from Washington State. And I wanted to tell you, you guys know about Nemo. I don't know where he is at the moment. We'll show him in a little bit.
He's at the snack bar.
That he ate the $1,000 check. But Carol, I knew who sent me the check, and I called her, and she expedited a check back to me. So although he ate her $1,000 check, we were able to get at least one check back. The other two checks, I don't know who they were from, and I don't even know how much they were for. So if anybody sees that the Funny Farm did not deposit the check, trust me, it was deposited. It just was deposited in the wrong bank. It's in the Bank of Nemo.
Janet said it looks like Farley's protecting her.
Farley is the farm manager, and he is the protector of the animals. If you see, he will protect people. So if say a goose is trying to get people, like, come up and give them a little kiss with their hard beaks, he will run up and say, no, that's not okay. He will also protect the girls. Oh, here's Nemo over here. Let her run around for a minute. Oh, here's Debbie the goose and her new boyfriend.
Oh boy.
Henry. So Debbie the goose, that's her talking. She used to be the one that was in love with the UPS man. Well, Stevie, move over because she has Henry now.
Stevie knows he got rejected.
Stevie's wife was upset that he had a girlfriend at the funny farm named Debbie the goose. But it made national news and it was a lot of fun. But Stevie almost got in trouble for holding her. So we had to stop because he's here to deliver packages. They can't take 1 second to touch a goose. So anyway,
he's such a nice guy.
Stevie is such a nice guy. And Matt wrote, Stevie, he had the smile that will light up a chicken coop. Oh, that was Debbie.
Debbie wrote that.
All right,
Bye,
I was going to show you.
See you.
Where's the email? Here she is. She's following me.
You might want to have
Emily. She's okay. She knows her mom.
Have somebody watch her probably.
Hi guys. She's running around. Come here, Emily. So if you see
Farley's taking good care of her.
Farley, let her be. Farley, let her see people. Come on. Matt, come and show Nemo.
Okay, hold on. She's like, where's my mom?
So here is the naughty goat, Nemo. And speaking of friends making stuff, this is Miss Kim Miles working the snack bar. She is a master baker. And the reason that I've been so fat lately is because she makes the best baked goods ever in the world. And she's...
Gail says Dreamy Stevie is her UPS guy too.
Oh, we love Dreamy Stevie. He is the best. This is Nemo, and you can see I had friends donate noodles. I think Jen donated the noodles to me. And we cut them off. He does lose them. So during visiting day, after visiting day, I take them off. He has a little tape. So the tape is the other way, but this way it will stay on, and I kind of screw them on. So if anybody has goats that are naughty like Nemo, he doesn't stop him from eating checks, unfortunately, but it does help for them bucking your children because he thinks that he wants to play, right? And then he will buck you with these, and it will protect your kids.
Hey, Farley,
he does knock them over, but the emu Emily is trying to make friends with the silky rooster.
Oh, there she is.
Hey, you see him? He's eating my fringe. This one. Pinky. She's like, I'm gonna go. Look, she's going to see the ducks. She has splay legs. So the pink that we just let her go today for the first time. Actually, one other time we let her go. But her legs are healing, so they have to be hobbled. So now she's running around. You can see she's like, woohoo, woohoo, woo! I think she wants her back legs undone too, and I think we can. We have to look at that and have the vet make sure that her legs aren't turned. But I think that she will.
She's doing great.
That dog's very friendly, so he can hang all over him. And then that's a Polish rooster. He's like, are you my friend? Are you my friend? Are you my brother? Are you my sister?
She likes running around the farm.
She does. I'm afraid when we undo the top, I think that I'm not going to be able to catch her. But she doesn't go far. She's finding little bugs.
But her muscles are developing the way they should, right?
The muscles are developing the way they should since she's had to hobble. And it looks cruel, and she sometimes was hating it. She lives in my kitchen. Of course, where else would you keep a baby emu?
She lives on your table.
She lives on my kitchen table in a dog crate. And it's horrible because sometimes she would like fall over and she couldn't get up. Like, Mommy, I've fallen and I can't get up. So then I have to go and pick her up. Oops. She does eat a ton of mealworms, which is high in protein. Most birds love mealworms. They don't like scrubs. They like mealworms. She's a little bit of a mealworm snob. But that's what you can see she's doing pretty good. She's like, I'm going to go see the cat house.
She's making me lose. I have to run more.
So we're going to let her maybe be free, and we want
want someone to sign to watch her.
Madeline, can I put you on duty just to watch her?
Emu duty.
Emu duty. You have emu duty. Is that okay? So if you want to be a volunteer, we're going to go meet some volunteers. You can volunteer. Thank you, girlfriend. You can volunteer any Tuesday or any Sunday from 8 to 4. So when we're open, you don't have to sign up ahead of time. You can just show up. Make sure you sign your waiver. If you're going to visit for the first time, go to funnyfarmrescue.org, left-hand side of the page. and it'll say visit waiver form. Fill that out, hit submit. There's nothing more to do. You don't have to print. You only have to do it once. We used to do it on iPads, but COVID said, no, not COVID, but the people are like, don't touch iPads. So we do ask you to wear the mask, especially even though you're outside, because we will get pretty busy today, and you can park on the farm. Go ahead, Matt.
Susan Sheldon says, I think you should be called the Funny Farm Rescue family because they mostly care for each other.
They do. It is.
Aunt Sue said Matt could lose a pound or two.
Aunt Sue, all of us. So
That's
I had,
not true.
wait. I have to tell my
No,
story.
she said that because I said I was running for the emu.
So I went to a memorial. It was very sad, and the mom said to me, you look so beautiful in person, but you look pretty heavy on your lives. I'm like, oh, thank you. She's like, yeah, you should stop doing them because you look a little chunky.
Yeah, but people all over the world would be sad.
It's because I am a little chunky, but
You
that's
are
okay. I'm very much enjoying Kim's pastries and stuff, so.
It's COVID.
I need to do a little more scooping of poop, I think. So
Everybody gets a COVID pass.
here's
Cowboy.
Cowboy and these are Muscovy female ducks. The boys are the ones that wag their tails. And if you're here as a visitor, hi guys. Be careful because they try and eat right out of it. You can say, no, Cowboy, he'll eat all yours in one sitting.
He's like, yum.
And then let's go see, we have special volunteer people today. The Coast Guard is here. They have to do some volunteer
Debbie Denton
hours.
says you are not chunky, Lori.
Thank you, Deb.
And Carla wants
What
to
is,
know if
what is that? Pleasantly plump, right?
Carla says, does Kim sell the pastries at the Funny Farm all day?
Yes, Kim donates to the farm the entire day. Oh, let's go see Buddy. He's right here.
Okay.
So we have all sorts of fun jobs for people.
Oh, we got an.
So we have Maddie watching the emu. And then we have Karen's niece. And her name escaped me.
She's watching Buddy.
Oh, she's watching Buddy. What's your name again?
Hayden.
Thank you so much.
She's on Buddy.
Come
duty.
here. So this is Buddy duty because, as you all know, he had his surgery. And then he had to have another surgery because the pin came out. We had a... come here, stay away, dogs. So
this was his main surgery.
this was his main surgery, and then this wound up being his second surgery, and it was hitting on his sciatic. He's like, stop talking about me. And you can see he'll get up. He gets up. He's keeping his leg up mostly. He's touching a little bit up. Come here, bud. Wags his tail. Oh, there's cars coming. Buddy, let's get out of the way. Let me keep him over here.
So he's starting to put a little bit of weight.
Little bit of weight on it, which the vet says, we have to be careful not to do too much, but also exercise it enough. So it's a fine balance. So it's like the Funny Farm Hospital all over the place here.
So he'll probably lay down right here.
He's going to lay down. Look, she doesn't only have to protect him from people, but from geese alike.
And
the
then
geese come
later
over.
we'll put him in the Chuck E.
Yep.
Tree area.
So let's see. Do you know where Karen is? Let's
he's
see.
gonna lay down.
Let's go into the barn and let's see if the Coast Guard are in here, Matt.
All right, look, he's laying down, Lori.
Okay, good boy. Not yet, he isn't.
Maybe not.
He's like right there. Sometimes Buddy lays in the middle of the road, so if you see a big white thing, don't, be careful. But we have Haley here watching.
Hayden.
Hey, buddy.
Wait, say it again.
Hayden.
Haven.
Yes.
Gertrude.
Haven. I always called her Haley. Haven. I was even calling her the wrong
So
name.
Gertrude said, Lori, I better read this one. LMAO, you are not chunky. How dare they say that? You are not even plump. You're
You
beautiful.
know what? Who
You're beautiful,
cares,
Lori.
right? We have to be, whatever we have, we have. I say, like Adele, be the best that you can be, right?
That's right.
I'm a big bone girl.
You're not big bone. You're just tall.
Very tall.
This is cool.
Oh, there goes a peacock puppy. Bye, guys. Okay, here we are in the barn. I don't see the Coast Guard in here. Let's keep going. I don't know where they are actually, but
we need to look for a boat and a helicopter.
no, not a boat and a helicopter. It's the people Coast Guard. Here, since we're walking past, there's little Mr. Cupid, and he is going to be castrated very soon.
Uh-oh.
I know. You have
not
to.
gonna be here
We
that
have
day.
to do that. And as you know, one of the goats, Mary Moo Moo, came pregnant. And you can see her udders are still full. He's still a baby, her baby Cupid. We were very surprised one day to come out. We didn't know she was pregnant. She didn't look pregnant. Her udders were not full, and all of a sudden, poof, there was a baby. So they were over here? Okay, come on over. We're going to go over there. So we have Coast Guard.
I think the Coast
Okay.
Guard should have came in a helicopter.
No, he's nice. This is Beanie. Let's see. Come here, bud. A lot of people. Farley, don't scare him. A lot of people. Farley, back up. This is a wild turkey. He was domesticated from another family and dropped off here.
So Anthony Farr said when he comes to the U.S., he wants to visit the Funny Farm. Where are you from, Anthony? He didn't say.
Okay, Anthony, come visit us. We would love to see you. Please let us know where you're tuning in from today.
How was the baby emu?
So for those who missed the baby emu, we're going to show him at the end, her at the end. She is doing fabulous. She is actually running around today. So we have a volunteer on duty watching.
Robert Long,
All right.
Laura, you always look awesome.
Thank you,
Your-
Barbara.
her head's
All right,
gonna
I
get
lost.
Big. We probably should get on.
Excuse me?
I said your head's going to get too big.
No, that's you, Matt.
No.
Where is my Coast Guard? I don't know.
They're inside
Karen.
feeding the
Oh,
pen.
they're in there. Let's go in. Come on. We don't usually go in. They're very brave Coast Guard people because they're in with Yogi the bull. It's really the steer. Thank goodness people are taking care of him with treats so he's not so much bothering them. Hello, Karen. Thank you. Okay, come on in.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh,
So
there's
you can see
Farley.
we have visitors.
And there's Cooper.
Tuesday and Sunday we're open, 8 to 4. You just have to sign a waiver before you come. And this is Chris.
Good to see you. I would
Good to
shake
see
your
you.
hands when I'm
No,
a
you
little
do.
bit- a little bit dirty here.
So this is Chris. They're from the Coast Guard. Why don't you take down your mask so we can talk? I'm
Absolutely.
shotted, but let's just so we can hear you.
Did you guys bring a boat?
We did not bring a boat.
He said Matt thinks that you should have come in by helicopter or boat.
That would have been way cool.
So
but yeah, thanks for having us. Like I said, my name's Chris. I'm from the Chiefs Petty Officer Association. We brought some folks down here from Philadelphia, Cape May, Fort Dix, and
Wow.
even Atlantic City, so we can help you guys out.
that's great. So they are all from all over the place. I'm going to stand on this side of you because this is where my microphone is, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're from all over the place, and you have to do from the Chief Petty Officers Association. You have to do some volunteer work.
We do, and we've actually exceeded our volunteer hours already. But we wanted to. All my guys wanted to continue doing stuff, so we're going to keep setting up
Yay.
events for us.
So if
Jasmine,
you-
thank you for your service.
There's so many people that are going to love you guys being here. And they do some heavy lifting today. They're scooping poop. It's a lot of fun.
Coast Guard
but-
has a lot of work.
They do a lot of work, and we usually, because the Coast Guard guys and gals are here, but sometimes they're a little better shape than some of my volunteers. So they are going to maybe help me lift and move a few things around today. But we so appreciate your service and helping us
Thank you.
out.
No, we really appreciate you because we have family members and members that are coming from all over the country, and to have an organization like this where we can bring our kids. I know my daughter's running around here somewhere feeding all the animals and telling me where I need to pick up the poo.
Oh, this is some
And
of the
all of our
Coast Guard
members
family. You
have
want to show
families
them?
as well.
Yeah. Well, might want
We'll walk back and then we'll show them. Okay,
Yeah.
come on.
So,
Thank you,
again, I
Chris.
appreciate it.
Appreciate that. And while you guys are working, you're separated. I think it's
you
okay.
kinda passed out with it.
How are you guys even?
Nobody's around you.
I think they're it's like their mask is like a twofer because they're scooping manure. If you guys get too hot, you're far enough away
Someone
from
said
each
a
other.
helicopter would have scared the animals. Apparently, they've never seen you fly.
These animals are
That's
used
how
to
they get free
helicopters.
haircuts.
We are near the Atlantic City flight path, so
Wait. We
They're
gotta
not
show
afraid
we can't miss
of-
anybody.
they're not afraid of any helicopters. Hi, I'm Lori.
I'm Dan.
Dan, thank you for coming. We just wanted to say thank you. You're on our live.
And
So
thank you for your
you.
service.
Thank you for your service. Everybody's very excited. So we were saying that you can be a volunteer. Here's a nice young lady. And what's your name?
Noel.
Noelle. Thank you for coming.
Oh, pleasure
The
being
Funny
here.
Farm. You can go watch yourself on your live later.
Oh, we have someone
Let's
else
go
from the
see.
Coast Guard.
Here we go. This is T-Bone. A lot of times he is kind of in the back, keeps to himself. He was somebody's pet. Well, they were going to, I think, eat him. We're unsure exactly what the situation was. We just knew that we had to rescue him. You can see he's a little slobbery boy, but he's a sweetheart. They're like big kittens. He is 2,500 pounds, and you can see his tongue coming out and licking me. He's like a dog, but it's like an emery board tongue. He has very coarse tongue. But when you let him lick you or you try and feed him, it's very sloppy. So make sure you have jeans and you can wipe it off, or you wipe it on the fence. And you can see he's a real sweetheart. But he is 2,500 pounds, so you always have to be careful if he's swinging his head. He does not have horns, so you don't have to worry about that, but he can really hurt you with that big, gigantic head. I mean, look, I'm like a pinhead anyway, but compared to him, Ranger's like, what's going on? I think I have pollen in my throat. All right. Let's go see.
Aunt Sue said she loves kisses.
Look how big he is. I mean, I'm 5'10", and look how tall he is. He's a big, big, big boy. Are you my big boy? Are you my big boy? You like those fringes? That's not your hay, is it? What, pretty boy? What?
Suzanne Gibson's coming to the farm today.
Yay,
With her
Suzanne
family.
Gibson.
He likes
He's liking my, I don't know, whatever, my hand sanitizer. All right, let's go
Where
see.
is Tucker today?
Tucker and the dogs are in the house since the baby emu's running around, because we did it the other day. And they ran with her the whole time, which was sweet, but they're like trying to cut her off. Uh-oh, I see something. I just want to make sure there's no eggs in here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
See this? We always get them. We don't need more babies. And the mom is not sitting on them. So I think this is.
If she was, you'd say,
this
"Look
is a
over there."
baby. This is a goose egg, but it's small. And the reason you can tell the difference between a goose and a duck eggs are more translucent, so you can almost see through them, and they're really, really smooth. Where geese eggs have a little bit of a texture, like a tooth to it, like a chicken egg. And so that's a small goose egg. Usually the geese eggs are much bigger, so it's probably a very young goose that laid that. When you have a young chicken, they lay smaller eggs as well. That's why they have different sizes. Small, medium, large, extra large, jumbo, whatever they...
So you can, yeah, right.
Let's go see Yogi. Oh wait, we have Chris.
Yeah, we have to meet someone else.
Oh yeah, who else? Oh yeah,
missed
we
that
met.
other guy.
We
Pushing
met.
the
Did we
wheelbarrow.
meet you yet? Did we didn't meet? No. When they had their masks on, they have a shirt on. I can't tell.
Oh, we got two more.
Two
Lori,
more.
Let's just. We got this guy too.
Yes. So both of you come on over. So I'm Lori. I'm the owner. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. What's your name?
James.
James. Thank you for your service and doing what you do.
How you doing, Lori?
And what's your name?
Conrad.
Conrad. Nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for helping out. We really, really appreciate it. I heard you have all your volunteers hours needed, and you still came out.
No
That was so
worries.
awesome. It's a little warm today.
It is nice out.
Yeah, it's very nice out. So thanks
So
again.
in addition to saving lives, they come and scoop poop.
They come and scoop poop. Yeah, sorry we gave you a big dirty job. It's a good team building effort though when you're all in here. At least the cow is not chasing you, because on some days they like the yellow. He likes the yellow. He does come over. If he sees the wheelbarrow, just let him have it, and he'll bucket all around. So be careful. And there's Noelle. You can see her lovely face.
Yep. Okay.
Well, thanks, guys. I really appreciate you. Thanks for coming out. So we were talking about volunteering. So you can do it as a group. I think we have a Key Club coming out today. We have had Girl Scouts.
I don't think we got this guy.
Yes, we got you already, right?
Okay,
Yes.
just checking.
We want to see your cute face.
Oh, I was gonna say, how old is the shepherd?
The shepherd, he's an Australian shepherd. Good job. Most people say collie.
Yeah, we
And
have
he
one
is
almost the same coloring.
really,
6 months
and he's a shepherd?
Yes.
Wow, so he is, oh my gosh, I don't even know how old my kids are. At least 5, something like that. I should know them all. I have dogs at the moment, so
Okay.
yeah. But I see. Okay, well, thank you again.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. I want to look in here because I'm seeing some feathers.
Oh boy.
I just want to make
So
sure.
every day you go on an Easter hug.
So
Easter
it's
egg
funny that, oh boy,
hunt. Oh boy.
I hit the jackpot. Look at this, Matt.
Oh boy. We better show that.
Holy moly. We hit the mother load. Now this is a real goose egg, but there's others in between. This is a duck.
They all laying them in here.
This is a duck. I think
So
these
they
are
share
all
nests.
ducks. So they obviously share nests. Farley, you want to help me here?
Why don't we
No.
send someone out with a bucket?
Yeah, we're gonna have to send somebody out here to get
You want
them.
to put them in your pocket.
No, I don't have that many pockets, but so that would be. And if sometimes the moms do sit on them, we try not to let them hatch here because let's face it, we take in so many unwanted
How
geese,
did this get up
ducks,
there?
chickens. That's a very large cow that
That's
poops
like 5
because he's
feet
so tall.
He shoots up.
No, it's not shooting up. That's where his butt is, Matt. That's how tall he
He
is.
backs it into the
Oh
wall.
my lord.
That happens to me.
So this is the naughty horses. We may have to move them in the back because we're going to get busy today. Sometimes when you come, these horses are in the very back pen because Politico over there is one of our race horses and he can be a little naughty. And we have had a few horsey nips, so we have to be careful. And then this is Princess. Usually she's one of the naughty ones too. If you see, when you try and pet her, sometimes her ears will go back, but she's having a good day apparently.
Nancy said duck, duck, goose.
Look at her. Yeah. All right, come on out.
Okay.
So, talking about volunteering, you can be any age.
There's Coop. Oh, here comes Yogi.
Thank you. Wait.
Sorry.
Matt's not looking where he's going, of course. There's Cooper, Yogi's best friend. He is an
Stop it.
alpaca,
That's not nice.
different
Stop
from a
saying that.
llama. Cooper's
Hi,
like,
Cooper.
hello, I'm right here.
Hi, Coop.
He doesn't like to be petted on the head, Matt.
Yes, he does.
He likes to be petted on the back. This is Yogi. He is the one you have to be careful of because of these big things. Remember, I got those from my friends. They sent me the balls for his horns. Well, he busts them off in no time flat. So I think we've gotten at least 3. Apparently, they all like the way I taste. Mommy,
Are goose
I mean,
eggs
like-
okay to eat?
Goose eggs are great to eat. They will just fill a dinner plate. We actually have geese eggs out front. So if somebody wants to try one or duck eggs, we sell duck, geese, and chicken eggs for a donation. If you just want to take one, you're not required to pay anything. If you're short of funds and you need to eat, you can always eat eggs. Come to the Funny Farm and get
COVID,
those.
especially you. gave
During
eggs away.
COVID, yeah. So we
still
that was
doing
our
it.
way of giving back. That
You
we have
still do that.
contactless eggs, and we decided to keep doing it. So because COVID's getting, I think, is getting a little bit better since I know most of the people I know have their shots now, but it's getting a little better. But some people still lost their jobs, and
He wants a kiss.
but look, he doesn't need a tissue because look at the tongue. Oh, could you do that?
I could do
I
that.
can't get my tongue up to my nose, but he can, so that's why no tissues necessary, right? Right, big boy? Are you my big boy? Yes, you
So
are.
He was raised in the house with the dogs.
He was raised around. He came
in the house. I
He
have
did come
pictures.
in the house, but he didn't live in the house all the time. Matt's a little bit of an exaggerator.
No, 'cause I have
Oh yeah,
pictures.
he lived in the house until he was
6 months old.
7. He's not even 7. He's only a couple of years. But he's a sweetie pie. But he has his good days and his bad days. So you always want to stay on guard because they're animals. Let's face it. I mean, he's my sweetie pie, but and then this is what you get when you pet them.
Yep.
They don't all have they take a lot of dust baths. So
Plus bug spray and everything.
I tell everybody, don't wear your best shoes.
Right now it's perfect because there's no bugs yet.
And then you can see when, look at there, everybody's running. All right, thank
little
you,
kids.
Care.
Politico is the one.
Fire.
Yes, so was he bad, Politico?
No,
He was
no,
good?
He's like my best friend now.
Oh, okay, so she's talking about the race. the racehorse. You just have-
Other horses away.
Yes, you have to watch though because,
My shoulders.
yes, if you turn your back on him, he'll be like, excuse me, I need some more. Okay. All right, there's a kitty cat running around with the rooster. So we have 250 cats here. Some are very friendly, some are not so. So we have like a feral cat area. You know, we have the kitten cottage. Okay, he's like, how about me? Talk about me, I'm a rooster. We have over 100 roosters. Currently, we're trying not to take any more roosters in because, and again, talking about the different feed stores,
Laura,
If
we should get that little girl. She's
they
cute.
are giving, all right, look, wait, we have
know
to
where
show
they're
this
from.
movie star over here. We have the movie star with the pink glasses. Where are you guys from?
West Berlin.
West Berlin. So they're from New Jersey. So they're about 40 minutes away,
Yeah.
about, yeah. And who is this young
This
lady?
is Madeline.
Madeline, is this her first time? This is her first time at the farm. You can see she bought a bucket. She looks like, you know, she's afraid the paparazzi might see her, so she has on her glasses.
Looks like you, Lori. Doesn't she?
And she has a little pink on her
She's like,
sneakers.
excuse-
She's so
look at how
cute.
she stands like
yeah,
you do.
she's like, hi, Madeline. Have fun. And you know to help her with some of the bigger animals to
Yes,
feed.
yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, this is our
But-
second time around.
All right,
Yeah,
good, because the
more
donkeys take it nicely out of her hands, but some of the horses are like, you know, they think their little fingers are carrots, right? Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. All right.
That was fun.
I started saying something and then you interrupted me as usual.
No, I never do.
What was
What?
I? Now I forgot what I was saying.
Farley.
Farley, he's making sure the kitty cat's like, I live here. Don't even try it. So Farley makes sure that the cats live here. If they are strangers or feral cats that just come in, they know who lives here. So they will chase a cat that doesn't belong here. So we know. We all know about dumping off cats.
So no pigs are out, huh?
Let's see. Here's Wilbur. Let's go in and see Wilbur. We always see Wilbur. We didn't see Wilbur last week. Let's go see Wilbur. Farley, you coming? Okay. Farley's the only dog out right now because he's the only one who can behave himself. All right, this is Wilbur. It's summertime. It's hot, so they're in the shade. It's 70 degrees in here for them, but they're getting a nice cool breeze. These are two potbelly pigs, and then next to a regular hog. So, Matt, you all right there?
No.
You're having technical
I'm gonna need
difficulties?
Teresa back. You were saying you're not taking any more roosters. That's what you were saying.
No more roosters is what I was saying because.
Yeah, see, I
so I
remember.
started. I know that was good. There's somebody told you, right, Matt?
No.
That's what somebody said.
No.
So what happens is if you go to buy chicks
Karen
at
said it.
some feed store, remember you could get roosters. There's no 100%. They're not doing DNA samples on them to find out what they are. So you could get some roosters. Don't get chicks if you think you might get a rooster and then you can't get rid of it. I
What
mean,
if they're
it's-
guaranteed not to be roosters?
that's bull. That's yogi. They can't guarantee them. They do guarantee them, and then they're not. I've seen it happen.
So
time
what does
and
a
time
guarantee
again.
mean? If it is a
Doesn't mean
rooster?
anything.
That means
So
you're stuck
just
with them.
don't get chickens if you can't keep a rooster. I tell people if you get roosters and you are allowed chickens and you can have them, just take the roosters out like I do and put them in a separate pen, or let them run around loose and keep your girls with one rooster in there, or swap the roosters out. So pigs are they are very clean. Believe it or not, this is not poop. This is they dug a hole to keep cool, but they have a pond so they can keep the bugs off. They can get sunburn and they don't perspire. So that's the reason that these pigs get in the mud. The only way that they're pigs is the way they eat. They really do eat. Not politely, I should say. What's the
Apparently he's having a
matter?
nightmare.
Somebody woke up. Okay. Well, all right. Let's not cause a little rift there. We're gonna leave. You guys can go back to bed.
Where's
But
Charlotte?
Wilbur is super sweet, and he is a regular hog. He was going to be slaughtered, and he was running around the streets in the town over. I was on a business trip, and then volunteers said, "We have this pig," and I said, "Don't bring him home," and they did.
We also have the real Charlotte, right?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody can still hear us. We're doing good.
Yeah, they can hear us.
All right, it's 10:55.
Almost.
We're going to show some silky chickens.
This is when we get sad. Someone wants to know why you're not live all the time.
Yeah. You guys would get really tired of hearing me yell. So this is, let me see if I can grab a chick, but the mom gets really upset. Look, she's
pretty
telling them.
feisty.
She's telling them, don't. Oh, shoot.
I can't get them all.
All right, okay, mom's getting me. So you see how mom is protective? She knows, and especially these are silky chickens.
I got them.
So there might be some roosters, some chickens, but they look like they have fur instead of feathers. Now, she hid her eggs pretty well. However, silky chickens I just love, so I'm not mad at her for having babies. We just love them. So they are in here until they get a little older. They're a little more fragile than a regular chick. And then we have new bunnies coming up. Let's see if anybody's sitting on Any laying chickens? Oh, look, here's one. Puppy, how'd you get out?
Oh boy. If puppy's out, everyone's out.
No, I don't know about that. Madison, why don't you go let the dogs out?
They'll come and find
They'll
us.
come and find us.
Oh boy.
So we
Here comes
don't
Cowboy.
get a lot of chicken eggs because so many of our chickens don't let. Oh, look what we found. So here is, I talk about this sometimes, look how clean it is. It's a white chicken laid this egg.
So you don't have to put that in the fridge, right?
You do not have to put them in the fridge. Let's see if she has anything under her. Excuse me. Nope, not yet. Okay, girlfriend, go back to doing your job there. So we don't force them. They can have an egg, lay an egg, or they don't. A lot of the chickens that we get are older because people don't know what to do with them, and at least they're not killing them. They are coming here to live out their rest of their days. There's Naughty Boy Cowboy. We had a wedding here. I talk about him all the time.
We don't make them go
What?
into egg laying classes. We don't force them.
No, we don't force them, right? They can either lay an egg or not. We don't care.
Oh, we got to show the Emily.
Oh yeah, Emily. Here's Emily. Come on in here with
Then
Emily.
you can see what.
So
Pinky's
this
gonna
is
look
what Pinky will look like. Hello. Is that Hector?
like. Yes.
Hi, Hector. That's Emily, and she is a full-grown emu. So that's what Pinky will look like when she gets older. Hopefully her legs will be nice and straight like Emily's. She
But
might.
right now she can't come out because Emily might stomp on her.
Emily will stomp on her if she comes out to live with her. So she's living with mommy in the house for now. And then I may just let her be free like some of the other animals because she will be so domesticated. Emily was hatched out in a science class with her brother, Enoch and Emily. And a family had her that I worked with, but she kept escaping. So you have to have a good pen. They can run about 40 miles an hour. So if she gets out, they're chickens. They're not super smart, so they'll just go wherever and they won't come home. They don't know where home
So
is.
Brittany wants to know if you adopt out farm animals.
We do adopt out some farm animals. We've
And
adopted
only
out
in unique situations that are really good. Right?
unique situations. You have to have a better setup. You know, we've adopted out goats, and we do adopt out goats. We've adopted out a horse. Oh, and I have a friend flying over. So,
That's probably Larry Grossman.
yeah, it looks like Larry flying over. Yay.
How fun.
Call the FAA, he's a little low.
No.
I'm teasing.
He's not. He's legal.
He's legal, he's over 500 feet. So wait, I thought the bunnies were coming in here today.
They didn't know where to put him, so they put him on the picnic table.
Oh, they're still on the picnic table. So this is our bunny hutch. We did adopt out our two big girls from last week. And this is like their condo. So when we, all right, I have to
So
open it.
people are asking, you're a pilot, right?
I am a pilot, yep, so is Matt. And here he comes again, yay. So this is our little flybys. We don't have banners on the end saying hello Funny Farm, but we do have it's our own little air show. So you come to the Funny Farm, you get an air show, you get an education, you can pet and feed the animals. What more do you want? But this is an area for the bunnies. It's a condo, so you can see it's top and bottom. Except I hate this stuff. I only
purple?
like the purple. It's like cotton or paper, but
It looks like
it
egg
just
cartons.
makes, you know what, it might be. I don't know what it is, but
What
it
a
makes a mess. And it looks ugly and looks littery, so I don't like those. But
Look at the little kitty cat.
yep. This is one of my oldest cats. This is Cookie Monster. She has been an inside-outside cat from years and years ago, and now she chooses to be outside. Oh, here comes all the dogs.
boy.
Hello.
Oh boy.
So here's Tucker and Jesse.
Oh, Jesse.
Jesse, come here. Jess. Jess.
Jesse.
Jesse. Uh-oh, they're already in the water.
Oh, boy.
Great. So pool party. So my pool is not open yet. My brother does pools, and he still hasn't opened my pool yet. And the dogs are really a little miffed at him. All right. Let's
So
go
there's
back
Tucker,
and see
Jesse.
the emu.
Jesse's getting tall.
Jesse is like on stilts.
He
He is
like
a black lab and blue tick hound. He is about 4.5 now, 4.5 months.
Yeah, he's so cute.
And I don't know where Scooby is. Scooby's around.
Scooby will come.
He's the other one who's about the same age. He's a week younger. And he's the German Shepherd that came from Brooklyn. Tucker's going to look at the bunnies, other
Everybody
bunnies.
hates the ending of your videos.
Aww,
They don't want them to end.
that's sweet. Some people just sign off early, like, okay, I've heard her enough today.
Vicky and Tree are like, no, don't end it.
Hi, good morning.
Cindy Lewis says that the white turkeys were attacking her when she was leaving
Uh-oh.
on Sunday. I guess they didn't want her to leave.
They didn't want her to leave. So we do have
They
some.
don't attack, they just kiss her with hard lips.
We do have some birds when it's this. Oh, let's show the swing just from far away.
Okay.
So there is parking on the farm. I know it's like we digress all the time. You can park on the farm. Your car is pretty safe here. Some people park outside, and believe it or not, the peacocks go out there more and see them. We have a big, gigantic swing. There's always one or two people waiting to get on. We have some tractors you can climb on. So it's a lot of fun. And when you swing, it is such a large swing. It's a little nerve-wracking because you do go so high. They're being very tame with the arm of that swing, like not going too high. And then you can see Jethro,
So you can listen to music while you
Yup.
volunteer? And scoop poop?
he's volunteering. He visited, I think, 2 weeks ago, and now he's back to volunteer. All right, let's show this. Let's show the
Tractor?
tractor. You can see. So this is a cool tractor where you can put your family up and you could drive and see what everything's going on. Tucker, be nice to Brooke. Tucker. Hi guys. Good. How are you? We want to show the new tractor driver.
So-
What's your name?
What's your name?
Kai.
Hey, what kind of sounds does a tractor make?
That's a good one. There you go. So when you guys come out, you can get your kids up on the tractors. You can throw them on the swing.
Nancy wants to know if you can drive a convertible in here. Is it a safe place to park?
You can.
They're all laughing.
You
The
can.
peacocks.
You might want to put you can park out a little further past the windmill. They'll never know that you're here. So thanks, guys. Turn around, Matt. Don't walk into a swing. Let's show the swing. Don't get on their picture. Matt's always like going to be. Do you want me to take a picture for you so
Yeah,
you can be
all
in
be
it?
in it.
You guys can keep your mask off. You're fine. Take your mask off. Get in the photo.
What's the little dog's name?
That's Gunner. All right, guys, you ready? Looking good. Awesome. I took like 4.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So you can come
She
and
also
make.
broke your phone.
No, I didn't.
She breaks everything.
So you can come and make some memories if you want to come
All right, let's
out.
see him swing.
All right, go ahead. You're gonna swing a double. You can swing both. Okay, you already had a turn. I saw him.
The only reason he took off one is because the mom's here.
Dads will put 2 and 3 on a swing.
She's not here. Who else wants to get
Do you
out?
like to go really high?
You got to go higher than that.
Dad, that's when you like push her and then run past her. Go ahead, watch. So watch.
That's better.
Yay! See how big it is? It's a little nerve-wracking. I've had that happen, and you do go pretty high.
You can,
All right.
He can push so high that the
Again,
goes upside down.
make sure you sign a waiver before you come.
There's
My
Jessica.
lawyer saw the swing, and she was like, "What?
There's
I
the-
wanted to swing, right?" Okay.
there's
Bye,
Jesse and
guys.
Gunner.
Have fun. All right. You can see puppies are always playing. Gunner, Jesse is getting big. He's still very clumsy, but it's like playtime all day long. All right, come on.
Debbie Carr remembers your wedding that you had outside.
Oh
She wants to
boy,
know if you'll have any more this year.
we will have I'm sure we'll have an outside wedding here.
That was a fun wedding,
It
though.
was a fun wedding. They get married outside, and you never know what's going to happen and who's going to show
With all
up.
the animals.
So yes, thanks for coming.
There's Madison.
Bye. All right. We
I
have to
love
go
your
find the
videos,
emu,
Lori.
and then we'll go.
Happy Sunday, Lori and Matt. I love your videos, Danielle.
Thanks, guys. Happy Sunday. This is our 55th episode. We showed the baby emu to start, so we
So, yeah,
usually
let's
like
go
to
find
show that at the end because people. Excuse me. Are you talking?
Jesse.
Somebody found their voice as a puppy. The guinea hens are very loud as well. Hear them?
Yep.
They are like watchdogs.
They belong on the Geese Police Department.
Yes, they do.
Uh-oh, we got to show Annalise.
Here's Annalise, our master pooper scooper.
Annalise,
She loves her photo taken.
thank you for this amazing episode number 55.
Thanks,
from
guys.
Henry.
Thank you for tuning in, but don't go away yet if you want to see the emu
Let's show
again.
the baby emu one more time.
Let's find the baby.
Whoops.
Hi.
We're gonna get a better camera holder. Mostly Teresa, but remember that one we saw in Sun and Fun? We need one like that.
Are you talking, Matt?
No. I love your videos
right.
from Crystal Skelly.
All right.
Have a great day. Love your farm.
Oh, I
Pumpkins
see
doing
Scooby
great.
over there laying under the picnic table. He's hot.
Who, buddy?
No, Scooby. But wait, I have to find.
I
Do you know
think-
where your daughter is with the baby emu? Okay.
Uh-oh, there's
Thank
something
you.
in here, Lori.
Oh, the bunnies we were going to show. I almost forgot. Watch out. We got sidetracked.
Sorry.
All right,
You're
dogs,
okay. You can stay there.
You want to grab one, sweetie? What? So I
Lori,
can.
there's dogs here. They're all gonna go.
Oh my gosh, that's all right. They're not. You act like they're going to eat them, Matt. They're my dogs.
I know, but you're also holding an egg,
Stop.
and you're gonna carry a bunny.
Not anymore.
She's less skittish.
Jesse.
All right, Jesse, back up. So what is her name?
That's
There's
easy.
no names for this.
There are no names.
Uh-oh.
Tucker.
Brooklyn.
No, no.
Brooklyn fell.
All right. Stop. Okay. Maybe we'll just show. Brooke.
Jesse doesn't know about bunnies yet.
All right, Matt, come in here.
All right.
Let's just show him this way.
Oops.
Beautiful.
There we go.
They're like lop ears. And
They're
what?
cute.
How old are they, honey?
They're about 4 months old.
4 months old. They're gorgeous. They're gray and brown. And this is about as big as they're going to get. Do you know if they'll get any bigger?
I don't. I think they
Stop
might get
it.
a little bigger, but not by
A little
much.
bit bigger, but she's very sweet. We will show them once we get them settled. They just came this morning. So we were going to be putting them in that big red hutch, the bunny condo. Tucker, back it up.
Tucker loves
Now that he
bunnies.
knows there's bunnies, he loves bunnies.
He's been on him since they got
Hey, we are not allowed to play that game. No, you don't do that. So we try and acclimate. I know, I'm like the mom yelling at the kids. We try and acclimate all the animals together, but you have to do it slowly. You can't just take a bunny and go, here you go. They have to know them. They know that that's a new one, so they're
Where's the baby
very
emu?
curious.
The emu is, we put it in the pen here, Lauren.
Oh, she's in the pen. Okay. So let me take her. Do you want to grab her for me? Can you pick her up? Are you good? She's not sure. Okay. It's all right. I know. I got you. Look, she's like, hello. She's
Chicken pellets.
she's eating chicken pellets. Okay, come here, girlfriend. She does have a, they can kick. Not too hard yet because she's still a baby. But let's let her run around. Ah. I see I was too wide to get through there. All right, let's go back out here.
A little teeny gate.
Let's show Angie again.
Yeah.
Since Angie, we're coming back again for the people that missed the beginning. This is Miss Angie, and she runs South Jersey Wildlife Rehabilitators,
Nailed it.
right? With Vicki Schmidt. They do, now this duck is obviously not wildlife, but Angie has a little special place in her heart for waterfowl. So she
Why
helps
is that?
us. Why is that?
Yeah, why do you, how come
I had
you,
one baby and it escalated to like 50 something.
so when you were
ducks.
little, did you have
Oh
ducks?
yeah, when I was little, I didn't have ducks. I had like everything else under the sun though. I've always loved animals.
So this is a special wheelchair. It does roll. She has the locks on right now
Yes, because he has crazy legs.
because he wants to go, but to eat, he has to stay in his wheelchair. He does go swimming in his pond, but we're not sure if it was caused from a vitamin deficiency or if he was born that way, but we go the distance when it comes to trying to help the animals.
So
We
it
always
doesn't
give them
matter
the
if they
best
have
shot.
a problem. You do all you
No.
can to give them
Absolutely.
the very best life.
We absolutely do. We don't say, okay, they have a problem, let's kill them. People don't do that with humans, at least I hope not. So we don't do that with animals. We try and make the best of things and we work it out. So speaking of working it out, we're working it out with Miss Pinky here. She is the baby emu that is about 4 months old, and she will get so big, taller than me, and over 100 to 140 pounds, and they can run 40 miles an hour. Her leg was splayed, meaning it goes out like a split. Now Matt is not paying
I
attention.
am
He's
too.
showing
Stop
ducks,
it.
but
I'm
that's
paying
okay.
attention.
And then we have our one little baby chick, and you can see the faux
Oh,
mom.
So
Well,
if
since
I
you're,
say-
Matt, you're fired. Tree,
we need to.
we need Tree back. Hurry up, Tree.
This little thing is broken. See, Lori
It's
breaks
broken.
everything.
It's funny when Tree was using it, she had no problem. But when Matt uses it, oh, it's broken. Oh, there's our white peacock walking in the gate like he's visiting.
Okay, let's go see him.
Let's go see him.
Okay, squirrel, squirrel.
So I'm going to show Emily. I'm going to show that. I'm calling her Emily. Pinky, right here. There's the white peacock. Can you see her, Matt?
Yep.
See him? He is the one that had a broken back.
Oh, it's a standoff, Lori.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Hi,
standoff
guys. How
with a
are
white
you?
peacock in a red car.
You always have to drive 1 mile an hour when you're on and off the funny farm, and you see why.
And the peacock wins.
And then we have another tractor match. Show the other family here with the tractor.
Okay.
So, they're
Oh, wait.
learning about the
Wait,
different.
don't move.
What's your name driving?
Ellie.
Ellie.
They have a guard dog.
All right. There's. We have a guard dog. There's Ellie driving the tractor. So you can, again, we have a
Hey,
couple
what kind of
tractors
sound
around.
does the tractor make?
What sound does it make? What? Do it louder.
Rome. Yep, she knew. She's like,
That's
I don't
pretty
want to talk.
good.
She's like, don't talk to stranger. Stranger danger. She's like, I'm not talking to that guy.
Birthday yesterday.
Wow,
Oh, happy birthday. How old are you? 4. That was
Wow.
4. Okay. Let's show Emily.
You should be buying a car soon.
I mean, let's show Pinky. Ready? All right, Pink. Let's go.
Okay. Gunner.
Come on, Pink. Pinky,
like-
you gonna get up? Pinky's
So
like,
this is the emo that couldn't walk.
it's like she's like, I'm tired. I'm done walking now. Come on, Pink. Pinky. So Pinky's legs are hobbled, kind of low down to her wrists.
Oh,
All right, Brooke made her move.
look at her
Yay!
walking.
And you can see her elbows are still hobbled. Yeah. Gunner! No.
See, so
And all
what
the
you
chickens
do
are like,
is
what
you-
the heck is that? They don't even know. Look at that chicken. The rooster's like, I'm a little afraid. She's like, be my friend, be my friend, be my friend. The chicken rooster's like, I don't know about this thing.
So
What
what
is
you
it?
do is you teach
Look.
the animals not to.
Yep, I'm
Hurt
trying
each
to
other.
teach them, the dogs all run with her, but they play with her, and I just can't have them be too rough. So we always have to make sure. Where are you going? Pinky. So this is the emu that you guys saw 2 weeks ago. Scooby, you're from Brooklyn. And I know you never saw an emu before. Oh, he's going to take a pee-pee. Good boy. But he likes to play. He's like, is that my squeaky toy? We have to teach him, no. Scooby, no. Scoob. Good boy. Scooby. Good boy. You're a good boy. So you have to just keep reiterating, good boy. I don't train my dogs with treats. They're not food motivated because of Tucker and Jesse. They can't have snacks. So none of my dogs are trained that way. They're trained with love. I go, you have to use the high-pitched good boy voice. That's a good boy. I know it's really annoying if you're watching, but that really works. And then you praise them. The animals love to feel love and to feel needed. So that's how
So
I
this
train my
emo
animals.
had basically.
Oh, she's like, shiny, look.
Anything
They
shiny.
like shiny. She was eating my necklace, and the dogs are like, oh, it is shiny. I think I want it.
So she had like no chance. So what they're seeing here is pretty much a miracle.
This is a miracle, and oh, you can see we need to do a trash pickup because of the wind the other day. We have trash everywhere.
Yeah, it was windy.
So we just had the Girl Scouts picked up trash right before the wind. We need to have them back.
Oops, they want to go to the kitty house.
This is the kitty cottage. She's like, I heard there's some cats in here. I'd like to say hi. And you can see she's pretty big for 4 months.
She's not afraid of anybody.
She's not afraid of the dogs because she lives in my house, in my kitchen, and I do let her out. Gunner! So that looks like a cat that maybe does not live here. Brooklyn! And look, she's trying to eat green. She's not too sure yet. She eats a lot of mealworms, and so she's still a little bit of a baby. She's
wants to
like,
peck the
hey! She's like, I'm on the rocks. It's the first time she's on rocks. And
You know
she,
Adele's gonna be mad that she's getting camera time.
look, wait, look at the cat who's seeing us in the kitty
I'm
cottage.
just gonna like relax.
Look,
right
Matt. Look who's here. Here's the kitty cottage, and you can see one of the kitties is like me. Oh, there's somebody in there. I just saw a hand.
here. Well, we might as well
Hi.
show this.
All
really
right, we
quick
might as well
while
go
we're
in.
here.
We're at the kitty cottage.
But you can't.
Oh, he'll be fine. She'll be fine, Matt.
All right.
Go ahead, Matt. You go in, and I'll stay out for a
All
second.
right. Okay.
Come here, Scoob.
Hello.
Hi.
How
So
are
here's
you?
the kitten
guys don't have
cottage.
to
We
move.
just
Stay
saw
right
your
there.
hand on the other
Yeah,
side.
don't move. There's a TV.
So this is the kitty cottage. And that's Jazzy. Her owner has stage 4 cancer and had to surrender her, and she loves her, and she knew where she wanted her to go, and she came. Excuse you. Come here. Gunner.
How could you?
I'm telling you. Don't you know? No.
So let's show these two.
All right,
cats up
Gunner,
here
come on.
and then we'll come out.
Gunner, you got it, didn't you? Come on, let's go, Gun. Gunner, come on, let's go. Come on, Gun. Come on.
Oh, so much excitement.
I know. All right, we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, let's go.
Bye, guys.
Bye, thanks. No,
Oh, she's still waiting there for you.
she's still waiting. She's like, I'm not going anywhere without my mom. So this is the baby emu. She's gonna walk. Let's go walk back. Come on, Emily. Jeepers. See, I have too many kids. I'm calling her the big emu name. This is Pinky, the 4-month-old baby emu with splayed legs. That's the pink on her,
Look at
by her
Scooby.
wrists. That they do get attached. We're gonna try and keep her hobbled. Excuse you, Scoob, for 1 more week, and her legs are looking pretty good, but they are still turning out a bit. And because she's going to be so heavy, the legs have got to be right. Otherwise, she's not going to be able to support herself. And then it's going to be a really big wheelchair if we have to make her a chair like TJ's.
Well, I don't think so because her legs are.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're going to keep
Yeah.
her hobbled a little more. She doesn't love her legs being hobbled, but
She can
if it's
stand,
going to
though.
be good in the end, that's what counts.
Scooby. Everybody wants to see Scooby.
Scoob, come here. Scoob, come here.
Aunt Sue said he's
Scooby.
being a good boy.
Scooby. Scooby, no. No dogs, they're chasing a cat.
Uh-oh. That's
Remember I just said, no, my dogs don't chase cats. I hope the cat goes underneath, so. What are you doing, Gunner? Scooby. Come here, Scoob. Look, he's like, I came back.
Here he is.
There he is.
There's
You're a bad
Scooby.
boy. Were you just going to see everybody?
So
He's all dusty, him, and he talks a lot, right? What are you saying? You got the New York talk? Because he came from Brooklyn, so he talks a lot. He's like, oh yeah.
So Pinky just lays down.
Pinky's like, I'm tired. She's had a lot of activity. She lives in a cage in my kitchen on a table. However, obviously she comes out and sees all the critters, the other animals, but we're limiting her walking to keep her legs kind of, you can see now right here how her legs are outwards more than they should be. That's kind of like a tripod. She's trying to, not a tripod, it has 2 legs, but she's trying to hold herself up.
Tripod's gonna have 1 leg.
No, it's a monopod, Matt. Monopod is 1. Tri is 3, Matt. Oh, here comes the dogs.
Is that like Ohio being next to Idaho?
Matt, he's... Yeah, it's like our geography, right?
We have.
All right,
People learn
come
a
on.
lot of stuff from these videos.
Come on. Yeah, monopod and tripod. Come on, you ready? Let's go. Let's take a walk.
I gotta
Come
go
on.
back in the house. Time
Come
for a
on,
nap.
let's go. Let's go. Is she
What,
coming?
She's gonna follow you.
She following
Yep,
me? Come
she
on,
is
come
following
on.
you.
Come on.
There she goes, following her mama.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Pink. Come on, Pinky.
She's like, let's go.
Come on, Pink. Come on.
She's like, Mom, slow it down.
I'll slow down. I'll run in place. Come on. Come on, Pinky.
Scooby Doo is so
girl.
good. He is.
Come on, where you going? This
Took a
way,
wrong
this
turn.
way. Come on, this way, this way.
Oh, took a wrong turn.
This way, where you going? Matt, she follows directions like you. Come on, Pink, this way.
You gotta go in the house with your mama.
Come on,
There
Pink,
she
come on,
goes.
Pink.
She lost you, Lori.
Pinky, I'm right here.
You gotta tell her.
They have very good eyesight because they're used to eating bugs, but I don't know how our
But
distance
she's
is.
just little, so she got lost.
Come on.
There she
Come on,
is.
come here. She followed Gunner now. She's just going, I'm taking a detour.
She did follow Gunner.
Come on, Gunner, this way. Come on.
Alrighty.
Come on, here she comes.
I guess we better say goodbye.
Come on, all right.
Here she comes.
Come on, Pink. Yay, Pinky. All right,
pretty
you
good.
guys, I think we've been
You're a pretty girl.
talking.
Oh, Jesse. Oh, Jesse.
Jesse. Jesse Tucker.
You're such a funny boy, Jesse.
You just made her run away. Where are you going? Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, let's go back to the
Why
yard.
don't you pick her up and then we'll say goodbye?
Come here, you.
Okay, that's probably.
She makes a little peeper sound. What? Let's go out to the front yard. Hang on.
All right.
Let's go say bye to Angie and thank her for coming.
So Lori Andrews is out of Facebook jail now. She's been gone.
Yay, Lori. We were wondering where you were.
If they don't like you, they just like cut you off. I got in Facebook jail because I liked too many comments. Remember
That's
that?
really strange, yeah.
On Facebook?
What? She's like, let me down. So Angie, thank you for coming with TJ and Tumbelina. And if anybody has any questions, you're always welcome to reach out. If we don't know what the answer is, we will find it out for you. And you can see volunteers is one of the volunteer jobs. Matt, you're scaring her.
I'm
That,
scaring
you know,
her
they're
or
holding-
the duck.
Both.
Man, that's so not nice. She's your aunt.
And then so here, say goodbye to Pinky. So thanks for coming, appreciate it, and keep watching. We'll show Pinky's progress. I have hair in my mouth. As we go, hopefully she will have her pinky hobbles off of her legs very soon.
Well, if she does, you can always put pink nail
All
polish
right.
on her
When I
like
get
Adele.
down, yeah, we're gonna have to paint her nails so she knows her name's Pinky.
She's like, let me down.
All right, go ahead.
Where do you want to go?
She's like, anywhere. She's like, I just want to go anywhere. I can run now. So we'll
Everyone's
see.
saying goodbye.
We'll see you next week on our 56th episode. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Love you. Where'd she go? There she is.